It is the Allstate Sugar Bowl Prep Football Roundup right here on WWL, and it is also the 8 o'clock hour, which is our time that we reserve for the Allstate Sugar Bowl interview of the week. We want to thank the Allstate Sugar Bowl and everybody working hard over there to set these things up every week. This week, we've got Stevenson Sylvester, a Utah linebacker, who had the privilege of playing in the 2009 Sugar Bowl. Stevenson, we're so great to have you in the program tonight. We appreciate you taking time to talk to us, and welcome in, man.
Yeah, thank you. Sugar Bowl was an amazing experience for me. It feels like forever ago, but I'm happy to be on. Thank you.
So, look, let's just get into it. The Sugar Bowl. It's a 2009 Sugar Bowl. Utah, y'all are 12-0, undefeated, but nobody's giving you a chance against Bama. Y'all were the dogs, I think 9.5 underdogs against Bama, according to Vegas. And you come out, man, y'all are up 21-0. Now Bama rallies, closes the gap 21-17, but you pulled it out in the end, held Bama to just over 200 yards that game. You wind up 7 tackles, 3 sacks, an interception, and a fumble recovery. I think you might have also probably played some offense, served some water, and taped a couple of guys up, because it looks like you did it all that game.
I wish I had 7 sacks. That would be quite a statistic, right? No, that game was absolutely incredible. 9.5 dogs. I actually thought we were down more. The biggest statistic for me that I remember that game is 94% of the country, didn't think we had a chance, except for the state of Utah, of course. But 95% of the country didn't think we had a chance. And I just remember, my study, my play study and preparing for that game. And I was just so bewildered as to why they were so highly touted. And so I took that energy into the football game. A lot of people remember the coin toss between me and the center, and it was something that relayed through my team, and we took that energy, and as you said, we jumped up 21-0. A lot of kids these days know that if you get up 21-0, you got to get off the sticks. You can't play no more. Next man up. So that was big for us to start that game off fast, and it was just tremendous for our team and honestly the whole story of that season for Utah.
Well, talking about that story, that was kind of an underdog game for you, but pretty much that whole undefeated year for the Utes, it was kind of an underdog year. People, as you said, not probably giving you the respect that y'all earned, especially at the end of it. But talk about that kind of coming into college, because I know coming out of high school, you originally only had one offer with Utah. I think a couple of other schools kind of joined the bandwagon, maybe kind of as, an afterthought after you got that offer. But we see this a lot these days. Kids like yourself coming out. Look, Josh Allen comes out. He's got no scholarship offers. He goes JUCO. He gets one offer from Wyoming, and he's doing pretty well on Sundays. So it was that was, I don't want to say the story of your life, but, you had some adversity right there in high school. You dealt with it through college. And just to explain to us how that kind of molded you into getting ready for basically life, as an adult, post-playing career.
Yeah, no question. And this is great because I know for a fact my story is very similar to a lot of other people as far as opportunity and when you can get it. And the deal is I didn't have money. And back in the day, you don't have the huddle and film that you can send digitally. We had the VHSs that we had to dub and
put them in the mailbox.
Exactly. And hopefully, some coaches at the universities look at it. But, I didn't have money to go to camps. I didn't have money to go to the USC camps, the Nike Elite camps that everybody else had. So, I was fortunate enough that my defensive coordinator from high school, it's about who you know in this world. That's why, you always treat people with respect, and you always, because you never know who can help you out or who may have the opportunity, to help launch you to the next stage in life. And so my defensive coordinator in high school was the graduate assistant at BYU, some years back before he started coaching me. And so he knew all the coaches on the Utah coaching staff.
Yeah.
So when the Utah coaching staff came to play UNLV in Las Vegas, where I grew up, he asked them to come watch me play. He's like, you guys won't be disappointed. They do that as they're in town to play UNLV, and they absolutely fall in love with me at that point. And then it wasn't even that. It was just like, this guy has talent, but we're not truly sure. They come and watch me play basketball when basketball starts, and they're like, oh, my gosh, this kid is athletic. We have to sign him. We can develop him into that guy. So always do as much as you can as far as playing sports, doing well in school, treating people with respect, because you never know when your opportunity in this world will happen. And what I tell kids all the time is that, you know, life is full of opportunities, right? Windows of opportunities. And I think that successful people and unsuccessful people, the difference between the two is the people who take advantage of the opportunities that are presented to them. You know, and you just never know when that opportunity is going to present itself. So you always have to be ready. And that's by being kind to others. So you know that somebody could, any teacher, anybody if you're showing somebody that you want it, right? I want to go to the next level. I want to go to college. I want to go to the pros. If you're showing that type of energy, people are going to be willing to give the shirt off their backs to do that for you. But, you know, it's all about how you treat them on a day-to-day basis. You know, we're all here on this earth together, so we have to work together.
And you kind of bring up a good point, not only on the athletic side and on the field like we're talking about, but we've got a lot of kids that don't play sports that want to go into that next level. They want to go to college. They don't have the money. They don't have the wherewithal. And to your point, hey, show something to your teacher. Be interested. Ask for help. Get the homework help. You know, get some extra work done, because doing that helps you set up for maybe a teacher calling a college, giving you a recommendation, and helping you become successful in life.
You are completely correct. It's not just football. And you know, I'm in business now, and people don't understand how much semblance between sports and the business world is. It's all the same, right? We all are working together for a common goal, and I think athletes have a leg up on others because they know how to work with teammates, right? We know how to work with others very well to complete and accomplish that common goal. So I think that's where athletes have a leg up, but there's so much semblance, and it doesn't have to be sports. My younger cousin, she got a better scholarship to college than the athletes do. They paid her to go to school.
It can't beat that, man.
Right, you can't beat that. I'm just like, all you have to do is go to school and they're paying you. So it's like there's so many opportunities out there, but if you limit yourself, you'll never be able to, one, see it, and then never go out and get it.
Well, Stevenson, man, we really appreciate you sharing all those experiences and you know, just life experiences, your thoughts and everything about being an underdog, taking that effort, that work ethic, like you said, turning it into achievements and accomplishments. And congratulations on all the success that's brought you thus far. And again, thanks for instilling that in our youth and helping them as they journey through life, see that, recognize that, and become better students, better athletes, and just better people. We really appreciate it, man.
No question. Thanks so much for having me on. I'll come back on anytime. Thank you.
All right, we might take you up on that one. Stevenson Sylvester, everybody, former linebacker for Utah and Pittsburgh Steeler and Buffalo Bill. We're going to step away for a minute. We're going to come back with more updates from around the gridiron and our fabulous group of reporters right here on the Allstate Sugar Bowl Prep Football Roundup on WWL.